Hello everyone, my name is Oluwadamilola Banja and I'll be speaking on affirmative action. Affirmative action refers to actions or policies favoring individuals belonging to groups regarded as disadvantaged. Affirmative action came about in the 1960s as a government program to redress historic injustice against specific groups by making special efforts to provide these groups with access to educational and employment opportunities. I believe this system is important. I believe this is needed. Affirmative action has come under threat by people trying to boycott it. I need people to know why it is important, and I need to change the minds of everyone against it so this helpful system can continue. People say that affirmative action is flawed because it uses quota systems. Most times this is not the case, and this never has to be the case. The government and organizations should just set achievable diversity goals, and these diversity goals can be achieved faster with the use of affirmative action. Affirmative action is a big promoter of diversity, and diversity is beneficial in schools and the workplace. A study from the School of Education website states that the presence of diversity in schools allows students to consider perspectives and opinions beyond those they've already formed. This exposure to diversity promotes creativity and innovation. It has also been found that exposure to diversity in the workplace improves problem-solving skills. Don't we want that? Don't we need these creative innovators and problem solvers to help better our societies? I want you to ask yourself this question again and again. The answer is yes. Yes, we do. So in order to encourage more of this, affirmative action is needed. One misconception about affirmative action is that unqualified individuals are being hired and promoted for the sake of affirmative action. This is completely false. An article published by the Upstate Medical University on affirmative action states that only affirmative action plans that do not compromise valid jobs or educational qualifications are lawful. I did my research and found out that this is true. Doing otherwise has been made illegal by the Supreme Court. People who argue against affirmative action say that under affirmative action, minorities and women receive preferential treatment. This isn't true, and I don't believe this statement comes from a genuine perspective. This is because preferential treatment is going on in so many ways around us, but I never hear complaints about them. I don't hear people complain about the children of alumni being given preferential treatment during the admission process. Do you know that an article published by the Wall Street Journal says that 15% of students in Ivy League schools are children of alumni? 15% is very significant. But hold on, that's not all. Another article published by Harvard Crimson states that between 2014 and 2019, 33% of students accepted into Harvard were children of alumni. Now, 15 is significant, but 13, but 33, but 33, that is a very large amount. You see, that is preferential treatment. Affirmative action's goal is to level the playing field. It is not to provide preferential treatment. So I would like to clarify that affirmative action isn't preferential treatment. People argue that affirmative action is discrimination based on race. I don't believe this is true. This is because racial discrimination is illegal in America. But I will cater to this complaint. You see, I believe you can be against discrimination without being colorblind. We cannot act like people aren't disadvantaged because of race and other reasons. The playing field isn't leveled. If you decide to do your own research, you will see that affirmative action came about to redress injustice against specific groups. Is it wrong to right a wrong? You see, during a speech given by Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States, at Howard University, he said it is not enough just to open the gates of opportunities. All citizens must have the ability to walk through those gates. The creation of opportunities is one step, but making sure that everyone has access to those opportunities is another step. Affirmative action is needed to help bring disadvantaged people to the same playing field so that everything will be fair. In conclusion, I'd like to ask, what does your conscience say? What does your conscience tell you? After I've come to you from a logical perspective and debunked all the lies and misinformation spread about affirmative action, what do you gain? What have you gained? What do you believe? Doesn't your conscience tell you that this is right, that this is needed? I hope I've been able to convince you, and I hope I've been able to persuade you on why affirmative action is needed. Thank you.